Unconceivable, unbelievable, grammar like a hammer, information receivable, sent by the Lord here and abroad with the words of God that can't be ignored. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tori. How you doing? Geelong-Flipper here, live and direct. Look out, everyone. We're here. We've got a cup of tea. We've got some donuts. Look out. We're set and prepared, and I hope you sincerely enjoyed that little song. I can't claim the songwriting rights to that one. That was Run DMC. So that was Run DMC from back in the day. Honestly, when I went to that much effort to open up the live like that, yeah. So I hope everyone's really well regardless. I'm so very sorry. CJ first in the house. Chrissy's here. CJ. I'm not having tech trouble again. I was making a cup of tea. Just a little cup of tea. Guys, just so you know, please don't be frustrated. Last night was going so fast. Complaints were that people couldn't keep up with the chat. I've put a slight delay on text chat. It's only a few seconds, but just that way you can all read and respond to everyone. So I hope that everyone is super well. What a day. I have failed in a mission. Now, I am literally so far behind. I have to, un momento, por favor, okay? Yep, I have literally failed in my mission to buy my days off. Octo, it doesn't work like that, smarty pants. All right, so we've got a couple of people. The moderators are here, which is fantastic. And I hope that everyone is doing super well. Oh, Rubber Duck Rye. Finally. Hey, Forrest, how you doing, mate? Fancy seeing you here. All right. Chronic, how you doing? Finally on time. Becky Boo's in the house. Becky Boo. Let's have a look here. Clint's here. Fantastic. Katie Kate's here. I love it. Awesome, guys. Thank you so very much for joining the live stream. And let's talk about how I failed myself. So as you guys know, I was hoping to have 2 days off. And as a result, I'd have to list $1,500 worth of stock. Unless I do some after this live, I am buggered. I didn't make my total. And I'm busy at the moment. I'll have to do some really bad mathematics. Really bad mathematics. While we're at it, I am going to have to shoot some photos over for eBay because I'm a full-time reseller. Back during the war, I wasn't a full-time reseller. I was a chef. Okay, so I've done that one. Guys. Selecting some photos. I'm just going to, I hope the airdrop doesn't wreck everything, but just going to send these over. Looks like I didn't do a draft. Far out. That was loud. I didn't do a draft. Alley Cat. Me, Tori. Me, Alley Cat. And tonight's afternoon dinner tea is going to be Coles Donuts. Coles Donuts. Lickety split. So the scoop is, I haven't done all my listings. I've buggered up. I think I've bought myself 1 and a bit days off. Not good. Transfer. I don't ask for too much. Oh, seriously? I want to karate chop this thing. My airdrop seems to drop when I ask it to do a little bit too much. It seems to drop when I ask it to do its job. Kimbo, what's going on? Making sure you redirect all your super chats to Octo. Oh, wait. Am I meant to read everything verbatim? Hope you guys are in the house. The chat went slow. I know there's a bit of a delay on it, but that was so as you guys had time to read everything. Tell me about your day. Let's have a look-see. Oh, God. Maybe I should have just left it at full speed, but there were some genuine complaints about not being able to see what other people were writing or not being able to keep up. And apparently, literacy is my fault. Oh, airdrop. Airdrop. Yeah, go, you good thing. Bam. Okay. So let me get those little eBay suffering succotashes over. I might even be able to get everything done on the way through. On the way through the live. You know I won't. You know I won't. I'm not built for it. I'm not built for the multitask. But I am built for your friendship. Today was a bit of a crazy day. It was like I was in a hurry, and then I actually buggered up in the offsite looking for a plushie that, for the life of me, I hadn't put a tub allocation on it, and I reckon I opened 30 tubs and 30. I don't know. You'll see on the video, but I opened a lot of tubs. It was annoying. Okay, go. Coffee's here, Lily's here. Oh, yeah, that's what we like, guys. All right, I am wired for sound. Come on, guys. Talk to me about your day. Rhiannon's in the house. Rhiannon, has the post got to you yet? Or have you got your post? Or is it not quick enough to join the Care Bear Flippy family? Oh, that's a good cup of tea. That's a good cup of tea. So the chat, are your fingers broken tonight, guys? Maybe, I don't know. Can I take that wait a second. Can I take that slow down off? Puppet heads, but didn't buy them. Okay. And I can see the little love hearts going, guys. So thank you. And Clint, that's a good thing because like we weren't too keen. We weren't keen, even though we liked the job. We weren't keen to go to work today. Okay. Rumble. I love your questions. Okay. Is it worth becoming an eBay store? In my opinion, yes. The basic store subscription is worth it. It's $25 a month. As long as you can spare that $25, it will give you benefits and other ways of communicating with your customer base. Far be it from me being an expert, but it will allow you to do newsletters, coupons, have store categories if you're an everything seller. It's worth it. It's $25. It's worth it. It's worth it. Wait, I don't have a 5-second delay on the flappers though. I don't have a I don't have a 5-second delay. I'm here. So yeah, look, store subscription is worth it. It does affect certain things in your favor, and it does give you a lot more chance to customize your store. So when you jump onto my store and you see the store categories and other bits and pieces, it's because I've got the store subscription. Let's have a look here. Nah, it might just be a tough luck. Nah, tough luck. I can't change it. Good on you, Retro. I don't watch. I actually, out of curiosity, went to see the one that you said that Brad got a bit of a copying, but I couldn't find it. I can tell you something that I'm going to tell you for free. I don't have a clue what is going on with that channel. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there is a YouTube channel. I don't even want to give them any. Look, there's a reseller channel, and in one of the videos, they mentioned how they like ripping off resellers by staging storage units to make them look as though there's stuff worth buying, and then there's absolute rubbish in them, and he laughs about it and calls the person who buys the unit a sucker. And it didn't sit well with the general reseller community, and of course YouTube creators talked about it and called him out on the nonsense. And the thing is, though, the other day in my feed, that person showed up again. But in this video, they were talking about if you're selling gold, should you be honest about the gold it is, or is it the buyer's responsibility? Basically talking about another hustle where they could misrepresent what their product is, and if the customer's not smart enough to figure it out, then you may as well just go pocket the money. It's disgusting. Yes, it is weird. And we all know our phones are listening to us. For the longest time, I was looking up a better cat litter for the cats. And I'm sorry, no, I wasn't looking about it. I just said to Ali, I just want to get a better one. You know, I don't like how this clumps, blah, 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 blah. First person, white person problems, right? And non-stop Facebook ads for this Michu pet. It'll probably show up again because I've said it out loud, but Michu pet kitty litter started showing up non-stop. So yeah, look, that thing, it kind of threw me. I believe that most of us are selling with integrity, and just the fact that you'd misrepresent gold as well and go, oh, that's the problem with the buyer. Oh, okay. Yeah, look, I don't know. Yeah, it does coffee. I agree. Hilly, how you doing, mate? Let's have a look here. Tofu cat litter. Wow. How I'll look it up. I can look it up. But that's a good one. We're using world's best cat litter. It's expensive, but it is good. It's like corn husks or something. Who would have thunk her that we that we were like, hey everyone, Geelong-Flippery doodah here. Let's talk about cat litter on a live stream. All righty. Let's have a look here. Okay, I've got the warning. Ali's heading home. Awesome. She came home for a brief while earlier and then headed back to the offsite to get some product photography done. She's moved most of her work over there, and I still prefer coming home and watching the tally and, I don't know, doing stuff at home, but she's far more effective than I am too. Pine pellets. Oh my God. There are different flavors, right? There are different flavors. I don't know. That person has never come back on. Their username was secondhand. So who knows? That's okay. So let's get back to me. You know, I know that I know, right? That I talk too much. Well, do I? Yeah, probably do. Anyhow, probably good for what I do here, chatting to you guys. So today I did a lot, but not much, all at the same time. And it was funny in that, so I did so little, but the video still goes for an hour. Here I am doing nothing, and it still goes for an hour. So I hope that those who do need a little bit of reseller companionship tomorrow, or even company this evening, yeah, I will talk your ear off and achieve nothing. Achieving nothing. Mark, great question. Let's have a look here. Transformers coming along. Let's turn this way a little bit. Okay, sorry about the backdrop, guys. It wasn't good enough for that idiot the other night. The backdrop's my home. My home. Okay, so how was the Transformers, Mark? I haven't finished them, mate. I haven't finished them yet. All right, let's have a look here. The vertical drapes are not fire. They are terrible. I bought curtains 2 years ago to put across there, and yeah, no good. No good. Well, good evening, Darren. How are you, mate? How are you today? Huh? One at a time. Yeah, look, I've done about 10 of them, but as I am busy chatting my way through my life here, I realise that I've got to get these drafts done. Otherwise, I won't even be able to have a day off tomorrow. I want to have 2 days off. Even, I don't know. Once the live stream's done, I generally go and like have a bit of wind down time where I will have a crack at, running around in Far Cry and having a bit of fun. That's what I like to do. 50 cents. That's beautiful. I love it. What I'm doing is I'm identifying the Transformer bodies first. So hopefully it doesn't go everywhere, guys, but I was slowly making my way through these Transformer bodies. And then there's all these like missing arms and other bits and pieces in there. So once I do that, I'll then start trying to get completes and see if I have any luck. Like, there's like this little rat guy. And when you make him into a rat, he's if he locks into position, I've got no idea. I don't know how to transform them. He becomes a little rat, and then you can go, and then somehow, I don't know, somehow it makes a thing, right? There's a head there. I don't know how he pokes up. I'm going to have to bloody be sitting on YouTube forever figuring out how to transform these things, but they're very clever. Whoever does design them, good job. Good job, Takara. Good job, Takara Tomei. All right, so that's a jet one. Is the picture upside down? No, it's not. It's just the way it is. Some things will never change, yeah. That's done. Save for later. Get rid of the photos. Tell me about something that you guys may have found today that you are having fun with. That would be a good thing for me to know. Oh, my God. Did I just put the wrong photos into... Yep. I hate listing on my phone. Hate it. There was a Kashwakwala. No. Okay, so I put the wrong photos on. Select. Delete all. I had all these model cars that were just sitting in the offsite. So I was like, okay, stuff has to stop just sitting at the offsite. It needs to come here that it can get a little cheeky listing going on. Tell you what, someone in the units around here is making something amazing. That's right. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. That'd be appreciated. Did you guys hear that? That was my grumble guts. Like, incredible. Incredible. Grumble guts. Okay. Put sent me something on Instagram. Okay, good question. Lily asks, Uncle Flip, when considering a price list and there are a few already listed on eBay, do I try to list the item around the middle price or less? Is there a method? Okay, so here's the deal for me, Lily, and it may not work for everyone. It's probably, I go middle to high end. The reason being is at the end of the day, I know I'm going to send offers, and the offers may take me a little bit below the middle. So that's just me. I run my promoted listings fairly high, but yeah, I do send fairly generous offers as well. So I hope that works. I mean, and at the end of the day, what works for you may not be something that does, or what works for me may not work for you. So it is just, going off the solds and figuring it out from there, because the solds will waver greatly, because you've got to think about a couple of things with that. You've got to, I know Octo's already answered, like in one sentence, and it's basically what I'm saying in a longer form. But basically, look at the sold comps, see what it is going for. But then you've got to try to discern if the pictures are shit house, and you can sort of tell it's like mum and dad just trying to get it out of the house. They'll generally be at the low end. Your resales will tend to be at the middle to the high end of the thing, because the photos will be better, you can tell. And I'd be somewhere around there, somewhere in the higher end, not the ridiculously low end. That was a good one, Retro. I do like that. Let's see here. Darren got some Stan Smiths. Okay, so yeah, I started buying the shoes, some of the shoes for research, and I learned a lot about them. I've had some, I'm actually comping across some good ones for my stuff tonight. To give you an idea, because I've literally just got them here. I'll just pull the thing back so I can see if, oh yeah, I've got my listing tub here. So let's have a look here. So these men's shoes, for example, they're a really high-end brand. They're called Grenson. Now, Grenson. Look out for these ones when you're on the hunt. Grenson do make their shoes and stamp the shoes with the retailer that they're selling the shoes into. For example, these ones, the Grensons are no longer carried by this, but these are vintage, but they're beautiful, all leather. And basically, these were sent into McLeod's Shoes in Melbourne, a boutique, all right? Boutique shoe shop. So even shoes like this now, even though they've been worn, they're still in exceptional condition. The leather is still supple and soft. And basically, for these ones here, I think I'm going to be asking over $150 for them. And I picked them up for $5. So hopefully that sort of thing helps. These shoes here, these are handmade. Now, from memory, I'll look it up. I think it's Portugal. Yeah, it is Portugal. So this is a brand called Kia Flex. They're leather again with the zebra pattern on them. They're also quite an expensive designer brand. And you can, like, once again, I picked them up, I think, for $5, double zips, everything works. Just take good photos. And yeah, these are another brand that you should be looking out for. You'll get good money on the return. Down here, at first I thought found another pair of car shoes. They're not, though. They've got a similar appearance to the Prada car shoe, but these are actually a brand, and like I think a lot of ladies will know about this, and shoe resellers should. This is a brand called Django and Juliet. So this is a brand called, this one is Bells. And all I do when I'm photographing them, guys, and do invest in these plastic inserts, all you do, just pop it into the shoe and bring it back. And it just gives it more of a fuller look, holds the shoe up. And yeah, away you go. It looks way better. Take photos, all angles. Shoe people are fussy as hell. Make sure in every photo you have a ruler going across there and a ruler going down the shoe, and you'll probably still get asked questions. But I'm listing these ones at $89. So they were bought for $3. Little church op shops do a really good job on that. So yeah, it's just the way to go, guys. Let's have a look here. Ashley, yes, absolutely. In the old days, I didn't. That's why the offside is the way it is, because the Vinnies where I volunteered was just throwing stuff out by the pile. So I would just say, yeah, I'll give you $20, and I'd get massive boxes with 200 to 400 items in them. Just, I'm thinking of possibly trying just to clear some stuff on Whatnot. I don't know how to do it. I've been watching videos trying to figure it out, but yeah, I don't know how to do it yet. And I can hear myself outside the house, so I'm guessing I need to turn the camera. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I could literally hear myself talking. That's nice, isn't it? Ali does watch me. Hello, honey. Okay. You right? Oh, hey, guys. Sorry to shock you. Tori here. How you doing? Michelle, I might need to look into that because that would suit me. But how would you know who is that a thing, or would Ali need to like sit and watch somewhere else and write down what the results were? Because that would be interesting to me. But at the end of the day, the whatnot setup is they have to pay. I don't want people on YouTube just going, "Yeah, I'll grab that," and then I never see the money. But yeah, look, the comping stuff. My thing is, and I think you've seen me do it before, particularly at the Savers. If you're sourcing stock, and this is what you do, just when you go into the Oppos or into the Savers or whatever the hell, make sure that you're just getting the a trolley and filling it. Give me 2 seconds. Honey, sorry, there's some late evening tea. No, that's for you. I didn't want Ali to miss out on the donuts and stuff that I bought. All right, let's have a quick look here. Hey, Trish, how you doing? Thank you. Okie dokie. It was funny because she was outside waiting for me to open the door and I could actually hear myself talking outside. It was like a second delay. So, hello. Hello. Sorry, fill up your trolley. Then when you're done, comp it all and leave it in a stinking heap in the corner. Retro, you left the punchline too long, mate, but I do like the joke. No, give them to me. I was going to go there tomorrow if I booked my day off with my hard work. Nath, I don't know about that one, mate. I've had it happen on occasion where the business policies do screw up. I'm not too sure. Might not be worth the trip. All right, guys. So there won't be a thrifting video. There won't be anyhow. I'm saving all my love for you. All right. So let's have a look here. Oh my God, my guts. Hang on. Yeah, I do agree. I was trying to look up something to tell you. Yeah, today has not been a. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. So, Kaz viewer bought you know that Furby with the really ugly voice and it does the farts. She bought that one today, thank goodness. And her YouTube store is Bayside Treasure Troves. If I feel like giving it a plug. Retro, I have to ask, you make a lot of Geelong references. Are you from Geelong? Have we run into each other? Or are you just looking up Geelong names? Either way, I love it, but you do know the air. You're pretty good with the suburbs around the local area, and it wouldn't have surprised me because for the longest time the Salvos in Burnside, and it's still got it. They've got an amplifier there for $40, and it says not tested. Don't know if it works. Sold as is. 40 bucks. I was about to say 40 ducks, but that doesn't make any sense either. One thing I do want to say too, and don't get me wrong, appreciation. I noticed there's a few more channel members there. Thank you so very much for that too. We are going so strong, guys. Like, I reckon we'll be up around 100 in no time flat. I think let's have a double check. Carol was the last one, I think. 73 members. Bloody hell. Thank you. The tip shop in Melton. No, I haven't. I went to the new Vinnie's when it opened in Melton East. Did the video of that one too. Let's just say when I left volunteering in that organization, it wasn't on the greatest of terms, and I rattled some cages, not successfully, and I've done some unflattering videos where they throw out books and stuff, and I've shown dumpsters filled with books. As a result, some of the higher ups don't love me, and I know they watch. They're in the thing right now watching. They don't like me. I never did anything wrong. I just called on some of the bullshit and tried to highlight it. Oh wait, I did do something. It just wasn't wrong. Okay, so Binix, there is another way of getting a hold of my book. You can just buy it and I'll post it to you. I've got physical copies of all of them, or you can just buy it off Amazon. I think it's like $15 for Pinata. It is terrible though. Anyone, I think Clint, has read it. No, was it you, Clint? I know Mark's got it, but I don't know that he's finished it. Anyhow, there are people in this audience who have read Pinata, so it is pretty intense. I'll give you that. Thanks, Clint. Awesome. Look, the digital is fine, and with a Kindle Unlimited membership, like I still, it's right there. My Kindle is right here. Kindle. But when my author mates write stuff, I try to buy their books. But yeah, so I've got stuff on. But I get sent a lot of books, and it's not a brag. It's just we all try to, when one of my mates writes a book, he will tend to send it to me and go, can you please read it? And then I give them feedback. So I get the free copy of the book as a thank you. But yeah, there's some stuff there I'm looking forward. I just finished reading a book called Absolution, and it's a extreme horror. And forgive me if anyone is religious, but so I won't go into too much detail. Basically, Jesus comes down in the second coming of Christ and decides that humanity is not worth saving, and what ensues is a bloodbath. So I won't tell you the rest of it, but it's called Absolution by K.L. Allister. He's a friend of mine. He helped with the cover art. Like, I designed this, but he made it into a book cover for me and formatted it, helped, proof some of it for me. So that is his book. It's called Absolution. I have been thinking, I do have a Tori Favreau author channel. I don't contribute to it, and Octo is going to punch me because with one of his tentacles, because he's been telling me I should be doing it, and I do agree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with YouTube Shorts. I've watched a lot of horror. What I'm going to do is one, I'll try to I will promote it on here, because if you're into horror, you might want to see that stuff. It won't be videos. It'll just be me talking with maybe a backdrop of the movie cover or whatever behind me, or the book cover. And I'll just review stuff and have a bit of a chin wag there. I would like to do that. And no, I didn't say that retro, and that's borderline. Borderline. Britt, how you doing, mate? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that is true. That is true. You can buy the books through me. I'll be delighted to squiggle on them and send them your way. I charge just as much as Amazon does. I don't charge more, but I do charge the postage, because, as I say every video, I don't give away free postage. Dun, 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 dun. Beck, let's talk dinner. Caesar salad. It's going to be Caesar salad, and then I am going to crisp up some salmon and crisp the skin up nicely, then slow cook the edges, that it's succulent, it breaks apart, but you get that nice crunch underneath. And yeah, but we don't eat generally until very late, because after doing the live, I generally need about half an hour's not a nap, but I need a bit of wind down. So I just play my game for half an hour, and then I'll cook, or Ali will cook. And yeah, tonight is going to be salmon and Caesar salad. Burrito, steak and salad. I love that. Mish, in the new video, it's funny. Anytime I need anything creative done, I'm like, hey, Flutterby, hey, Mel, can you do this for me? And in the new video that's about to come out, sorry, Mel, you get mentioned a bit. It's like, hey, we'll hop off here and I'll talk to Flutterby, and I'm just like, I'm like, hey, Mel, can you research car dioramas for me? Can you look that thing up, the spinning mirror thing? Can you look up shelving? The poor girl's like, she's my mate, but she's like a PA, and then it's like, I know she's getting fixated, because all of a sudden all these search results start going. Look, you can have that one, but you need to download the Sheen app. So guess what I did? I've bought this acrylic thing that Flutterby showed me. It's 5 tiers high, and when you get your cars, they basically all just slot down in it instead of just being scattered all over the table here. Wait a second, Beck. I need to look that up. I'm looking it up now. No, I'm not. My keyboard takes 2 seconds to reconnect. What is it? Oh my God. What? Okay, guys. So an impossible pie, the magic pie that separates itself conveniently while baking into 3 distinct layers: crunchy top, custard filling, and pie-like base. That sounds amazing, but I think what sounds even more amazing is the fact there's a bit of coconut in it, and it looks like it may be stewed apples in it as well. Yum! Oh my God, Bianca, is that what you had for dinner? The Magic Pudding, I love that book. All right. I do appreciate you guys watching. I do. I really do. But don't stay up all night doing it. Unless you've got insomnia, in which case I'm very glad to be of service. So it's going to be like a quiche. Yum. Bianca, do not blame the tism. You know I have it too, and I was a chef for 8 years. And a good one. No excuses there, good buddy. Because remember, we need order and structure. Yes, you know this. So recipes are the perfect thing for us tism heads because there's order, there's a recipe, there's instructions to follow, which is better again. There's cooking time. There's almost nothing for us to guess, and there is structure and order. So please cook. Please cook. It's fun. It's fun. Flutterby, I did not want to type that in because I knew I'd never find my way out of it. And I think I'd be in trouble if I was just to go buying a ton of stuff. So what we're referring to there, guys, if you've seen like where Ali's station is, we've got some Hello Kitty stuff there because she loves Hello Kitty. And I got her a couple of things. Then Puddy McPudpud sent this massive plush and other cups and other bits and pieces. And I was thinking, and then I found her another 2 Hello Kitty things. And I was thinking it would be cool if her entire station was just Hello Kitty pink and had them all dangling from the top. So as I find little bits and pieces, I'll grab them for her. But I think she'd be kind of mad if I went to the shops and just went nuts buying stuff. And she's big on like I know most of us are, she's big on secondhand. So like she loves me, very secondhand. But yeah, it's one of those things where I do want to litter her workspace with Hello Kitty stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's good fun. Now, guys, you will notice in the new video too, there is a couple of new little Lego head faces there. So that is certainly something that I'm looking for you guys seeing. Channel members sent a video, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say who they are, but there's a new channel member, but they're represented as Lego figures. And bless their heart, they sent like about a 7-second video with them chatting about who's Uncle Flip. And I was like, I love this because I laughed and I laughed when I saw it. I was like, I have to chop it because it's half of the intro music. So it's still funny, but I love the original one way more than what I ended up having to do to make it work. Timsy. Wow. I love the photo, Kaz, with you with those things. That was amazing. Amazing. You know, it's funny though. Now I found a Carey today in a tub. I got it saved immediately. But in terms of my Carey stock, I'm legit running out and I can't find any more. And, you know, sure, I'll put the Build-A-Bears up there because they're cute too, but they're not Care Bears. They're not those guys from Cleveland. Can't be helped though. Can't be helped. All right, let me just jump over here. Give me 2 seconds. Otherwise I won't forgive myself. Salika, yes, done, good. Yes, remove those photos. I had bought these models so long ago, and just so as you guys know, some of them go quite well, like, you know, model cars and model planes, and the military stuff goes quite well. So I'm just in the process. I finally got around to getting the listings ready, and I'm just getting the photos over there now whilst we are talking to each other. So if it feels like I'm not making eye contact for a second, it's literally because I'm not making eye contact for a second. Timsy, I feel like the Care Bears are in hibernation, mate, which isn't good enough. And Timsy, you're normally finding me like the Facebook links. Tell you what, mate, you're dropping the ball on this. No, I saw Facebook Marketplace links for the Care Bears, but unfortunately, they don't have them at Uncle Flip prices. And, even though I'm an internet, sensation, I don't think they're going to lower their prices from. Hey guys, Flip here. I noticed, your uncle. I noticed that you've got Care Bears. Sorry, the guys from Cleveland. Can I possibly introduce you to the war vet? I don't get sick of it. So yeah, I noticed you got some Care Bears. Now, I'd like to buy them off you. Yeah, look, I do collect them when viewers send them to me, or if I save one after a long fought campaign. But no, I just want to rebuy them to flick them off for about, I don't know, 8 to 9 times the price I buy them off you for. So what do you say? $2.50 each. Chat has been disconnected. Bum bum. This is the downside. They are very, very popular. Thank you, New Joy. I appreciate that. Yeah, they are good fun. Yeah, true, Flutterby. That's some good advice there. If you can get onto that as well, please. Just remember the postcode to look up is 3216. All right. Anything near there for me, please. That'd be fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Believe it or not, I've actually got a couple of listings done. I might even send them. No, I've got to add them up. I want to only upload $500 worth now. In case you're curious, guys, I try to at least $500 a day. And whilst it's not making me rich, it seems to work. Like people were curious about how much I pay myself a week. I pay myself between $750 to $800 a week out of my eBay sales, and then the rest is used on setting aside for tax and other bits and pieces. So, and out of that, the mortgage is there, and other bits and pieces. And so, it's one of those weird things. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I couldn't be a reseller because, blah blah blah, finance, blah blah blah, and I get all that, but I knew that I wouldn't have as much money, but I knew I'd be happier. So. You hit a certain age, guys, and I know that most of my audience, for the most part, they send you stats on YouTube, and most of my audience is 34 and up. I know we've got people younger than that here, and I'm super glad because I'm a kid at heart. But you hit an age if you are not too indebted, where you eventually just go, happiness is so much more important than a lot of money. I'd like to be comfortable. Timsy, $10 for you to have a Care Bear. If it was a super good one that you really wanted, yes. But for me to buy it and to resell it, the only reason I think it would be good for me personally is because of you guys. I would be 100%. I wouldn't want them at that. The most I would pay is $5, unless they're huge. Then I'll pay up to like $7. But yeah, for me as a reseller, no. $10 isn't good unless I would want it for my own collection. Then it might be a fair price. That's right, Michelle. 100%. Happiness and health is way more important. Yeah, look, and Retro is correct. It's really hard to sell things now. But I just think it's one of those things. I love what I do, and I'd rather be doing this and writing my stories. My new book I'm working on, it's a rip snorter. It is the prequel to Pinata. So we're going to find out how the main character from Pinata became twisted and evil, and her upbringing is far from pleasant. So yeah, it's, if you don't mind extreme horror, which is pretty full on, you'll probably enjoy the book. I haven't written anything this week, which kind of annoys me. I might utilize some of my days off to scribble some stuff down, to get that sort of stuff covered and have a bit of fun writing. I think she shies away from that, Chrissy, just simply because, once again, like, I think she's having, like, she's getting changed and stuff from working. She won't spend money like that on herself. She, I don't know. She's amazing. And it's not about the money thing. It's just, I will get too emotional talking about how much I love her, but she's just not frivolous like that. It's like she will gratefully accept things. Like if I get her something, then it's okay, but she won't go and buy it, if you know what I mean. So she may look stuff like that up, but she would never ever mention it to me because she'd be scared that I'd go and try to buy it for her. But yeah, I'm lucky. And yeah, I cannot wait until we tie the knot. Yeah, absolutely. Cannot wait. It's finally my divorce went through several months ago, and it's such a, like, I hope you guys, I know people have been through divorce, so I'm really sorry, but it is painful. Like, my ex had not been with me since 2019, and then it took a long time for the divorce to get approved because couldn't locate. But yeah, it finally went through, and it was good because now, you know, Ali and I have been together for 2 years, so it's kind of cute, you know. Our first date, we went up to IKEA in Richmond to the food, and we ended up in the food court, and that's where we had our first meal together. So we drove up from Geelong just talking. Next thing we know, we're in Richmond, and so yeah, we'll go up there soon. We'll go up soon for some dinner. Now I've got to shut up because I can hear that she's leaving the back room. She'll be able to hear us. Shh, shh. Can you imagine doing that at the Oppo? They kick us out, mate. Chrissy, I agree with that, mate. It is difficult. And as I said it, but it's like, you know, for example, I wear clothes to death. Have you guys noticed this is a bit of a habit too, that people tend to, like, in the Oppos around a lot of guys' clothing, and I think it is, I don't know what the guys in the audience are like, but I do think sometimes it is a case of, at least in my experience, I tend to wear clothes until they are literally, there's holes in them. So, for example, I wear this shirt a fair bit. You would have seen me. It's when I was in Sioux Falls. This is one of the local university teams. I don't even have a clue what sport it is. But I bought it because it was a local thing, and that's where my friends live. But I've had this shirt since 2019. So I just think it's a matter of us thrifting a bit more carefully and cleverly, which I know you guys do, and making the most of our opportunities. So, and switching up our game plans too to accommodate the fact that there may not be as much money floating around. But I do think with time, things will rectify themselves. I think the stuff happening in America is upsetting people and creates uncertainty too. Yeah, Chrissy, that's one thing. If I can tell you, mate, and you get it, like, you spent a lot of money on my microphones, but I would strongly advise that you do not wear cheap shoes. Go into an Oppo and find a good pair of secondhand shoes, even, because long-term bad shoes are bad news for your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips. There is nothing good about cheap shoes. Even my beloved little crocodiddly-doos. So yeah, one time when I was a bit low on my own money, I went and bought Nikes from there. All I ever do is I buy inner soles to put inside them. I tend to give them a wash before I wear them. But yeah, they're good. I do like secondhand shoes. I don't mind. Yeah, Benix, I agree with you 150%, mate. I do like the fact that we're keeping stuff out of landfill, and, you know, and also it does give you the chance, like, even if you're going shopping for self, then you're still going to be able to go to, like, your even your savers, where you tend to get more guarantees of better brands, and just give it a good old crack, and that way you can get some nice clothes. You know, there's absolutely, like, some of my stuff is Anko, and there's nothing wrong with it. Just the thing I do find with some of their stuff, and obviously because it's a budget brand, like, the cotton isn't as thick on the clothing. And I think when you're getting like anyone, but older or you don't have as much money, it's more important to be warm. And sometimes it's better to go to an Oppo and pay the same amount as you would have in Kmart, but end up with a brand name with good fleece. Having said that, though, this is an Anko top, but it's so beautiful and warm. It's like, I don't know, it's snuggy. It was $30 though, but it is warm. I get that too. Let's have a look here. I think flipping Costco and Aldi, it's called retail arbitrage. Look, it's a bit of a tough sport to get into. I've bought a few things thinking I'd flip them out, and I failed, except for when Octo gave us the tip about the Grimace tumblers. I sold a few of them for good profit, but generally, like, I screwed up. I bought some Pokemon Mega Blocks. Think I checked because everyone was excited about them. They're still sitting here. Like, I'm going to have to gut them because they are still sitting here, even though they're awesome. So yeah, I'll have to gut them. The SNES Mini was also a big flip for me, Maurice. I bought it when it came out, but that was like, because of all the hype, it didn't hurt it. But I got a few $100 for that thing. That was a good one. I still haven't been to TK Maxx. See, that's awesome, Hilly. I think maybe I was trying to be a bit too greedy. I don't know. I think I was doubling their retail price. Oh, look out. Timsy's on the hunt in Facebook for me. I'm getting notifications. And just so as you guys know, I'm going to be on the live for another roughly 5 minutes. This is the portion of the live. We've got 61 in the room, but only 33 thumbs. I'm doing something wrong. But this is the portion of the live that if you do have Instagram accounts or eBay stores that you do want to promote yourself on, please feel free to do so now. That would be amazing. All right. So I've done my community service announcement. Let's see where I'm at with my listings. I'll get these live once I'm off camera. Thank you. 38 thumbs, 65 people. My maths ain't great, but, that seems a bit out. Guys, if you are jumping in and you haven't been subscribed to the channel before, I'm Tori Favreau, the Geelong-Flipper. I buy and resell things on eBay for a living, and I just hear talking to my friends in the community most nights. So that's why you're seeing my face wobbling around on the camera. But I do almost a daily YouTube show where I do talk about the ups and downs of working for myself, being a wannabe author. I've written 11 books, but also developing a community of like-minded reselling friends that uplift each other. There's a Facebook group, the Geelong-Flipper family. Feel free to join that if you do want to. And I am basically very, very proud of what we're achieving there. The group's good. They're looking after each other, and it's everything I could have hoped for. So, I do think there's lots of resources, but we're creating our own with people who know each other now and are getting to know each other, and will continue to help each other. So I think that's good. I don't know if anyone managed to do any deals over the weekend. We had the sourcing weekend where you could ask each other for things that you wanted to possibly buy as stock. I don't know if any deals were done. I hope there were, but that's something that will grow with time as well. Matilda, you're too kind. Thank you. I agree with that, Joey. You do have to have a gut feeling it's going to be good. So let's have a look here. New Joy, thank you. That's if you want to become a channel member, you can by following the link that New Joy just posted. Thank you. And for people who are jumping on to watch the recorded show afterwards, I appreciate you jumping on, though it's been a lot of fun for us here right now. Let's see here. So Ash is Fire Comics on eBay. New Joy is promoting me still. Thank you. No, it's probably just my tongue sticking to the roof of my mouth, Britt. I don't know. Brilliant. So I do like this stuff that you're doing here. Thank you so very much, guys. It has been a lot of fun. Oh, Maurice, bless your heart. Bless your heart, mate. I don't think they're here because isn't the actually, when is the retail? What's that retail thing that's on in Queensland? Retail Fest, May the 28th. It's this week. I know that the 2 Aussie thrifters are headed up there. And guys, have you booked your free tickets to the event to watch it on the internet? I've requested that they send me breakfast, coffee, morning tea, and if they so want to, send me some lunch as well. That sounds terrible. Ash, thank you, mate. Wait, let's have a look. No, I'm not being funny. Retail Fest is on. It's in Queensland. They're going up to Queensland, and they may be there already. The number for Bean Squeeze. Bean Squeeze is a Geelong only coffee shop. I have tagged them before, but I didn't hear back. It's like, guys, I drink your product every day, except for when my friends buy me coffee. It's sending me broke. Oh, thank you, Maurice. Okay. I think that we are winding up, friends. So let's say a goodbye now. Thank you so very much. And wait, Flutterby. It was a camper van, not a caravan. And I'll have to message you, mate, because I can't remember. If you look through the videos, the name of the place would be on the machine itself. It was a Queensland place though. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Maurice. I've never met Maurice. I've not been so fortunate. So no. All right, guys, gonna go. Love you. Have a great night. All right, and I'll chat to you tomorrow. Chances are, oh wait, no. If I manage to get this listing done, I may not chat to you tomorrow. So fingers crossed, because I do need the day off. Though lives are fun. Don't know. I think I'm allowed to have fun still, even when it's a day off. Maybe I just won't actually edit a proper video. All right, guys, I'm going. Be good, and Lakunot Sutra Sedan, and goodbye.